What's up, and welcome to another episode, Master Moats Film Session. And today we're going to be talking about the second round draft pick, the tight end that we selected out of Penn State, Pat Freiermuth. So, without further ado, man, we're going to highlight some of the plays that that I thought he does really well, or that he did really well, and that I think he will be able to bring to the Steelers in 2021 and have an immediate impact in. So, as we always do this thing, that's Mr. Pat right there. Play it in full, and after that, I'll break it down for you real quick, man. All right. All right, so like we just said, man, with Pat being the off-ball tight end right here, as I just highlighted earlier, the thing that I like is this. Number one, his mentality, right? This is a guy that's coming through here off in that off-ball alignment. Let me get back to that play real quick. But this is a guy right here who's coming off of this off-ball alignment. And it's a little bit different right here because obviously he can go front side, right? This is the thing that I like about tight ends like this. You have to respect the play front side and the play coming backside just because of how well he moves and just how good of a blocker he is at the point of attack. Now, as this play begins to progress, we see him now pulling around, coming on a downhill angle. I like that. Number one, because he's not tiptoeing around here, right? He's not trying to avoid anybody or trying not to hit or anything like that. He's going out here and he's seeking the contact. So once he pulls through here, he notices, hey, all this is blocked up in here. So this is the guy that I need to start eyeing up, second level defender. We know a lot of runs get broken long because of the block on the second level defender. So now that we see Pat eyeing this guy up, I love this right here as well. Good pad level, knee bend. He brings himself down to size because obviously he's a tall man, but gets himself in good hitting position right here, where now he's able to get his hat on this young man right here, hands inside. But then it's not enough that he just makes the contact, because there have been plenty of times where offensive players make contact with defenders, but they don't get any movement. And ultimately that doesn't create running lanes for the person with the ball. But right here, what do we see Pat do? Not only does he execute his assignment and get the correct block on the correct guy, but now watch him move this guy. I mean, right here, this still would be a tackle. This guy can still make this play, but watch Pat drive him out of here. Still going, still going. I mean, look at this. This dude just took him from over here. Now he's all the way out here about to get a finish on this guy. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful contact angles right here. Pad level. He's under this guy's helmet and pads. Man, this is beautiful. And then a nice finish. You can't even see it on the screen. But as a whole, man, really good play by Pat right here. This is something that I think he has an immediate impact on in 2021. Regardless of what he does from a receiving standpoint, when he's on the field, he's going to be more than capable of doing this consistently. But this is beautiful work right here, man. Beautiful work. Like I said, leading up through here, find this guy. And this is an athlete. This is a guy in space. He has a two-way go, can go right or left, right? But right here, doesn't allow the defender to dictate which way he goes. He makes the action happen. He forces it and ultimately gets the block. Love the finish. Really good play by Pat right there. All right, now before we get into this next clip, if you're enjoying what you're seeing, which I'm sure you are, make sure you're subscribing to the channel. I don't want you to miss out on any content, but not just subscribing. Make sure you're liking the video as well, man. It's a little click, and then boom, you got it done. It's that simple. But back to this young man, Pat Freiermuth, baby. Let's get it. Now, here he is right here, lined up off ball in that number 3 alignment, right? Now, we see tight ends line up in that alignment a lot. We've also seen wide receivers. You think about Keenan Allen, what they like to do out there with the Chargers. He lines up in this alignment a lot. And what you're trying to do is get a bigger athlete on a linebacker, because that's ultimately who is going to be responsible for the number 3 guy in coverage, right? We're talking about, when I say number 3, this is all I'm meaning. Guy out here is number 1. That's number 2. And then that's number 3. And then if we would count on the other side, that's number 1 and that's number 2. You're never going to have 3 and 3 because, hey, you can only have 5 receivers out there. So you're never going to have more than that. But that's ultimately what I mean by when I say he's lined up at the number 3 alignment. All right. So as the play progresses, though, what are we looking at right here? We know that right now this linebacker has inside leverage on Pat, which is fine, right? But Pat is also running an inside breaking route, as we'll see right here. I actually forgot to play it in full speed for you first, but either way, he's going to run an inside breaking route right here. So as he gets to the top of this thing, right, Now that y'all finally got a chance to see the play, I went all out of order. I get excited for Pat. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. But on this play, Pat is running an inside breaking route, just a deep end, right? So with this guy having inside leverage, how can Pat get to this spot right here when this defender is right here? All right, so what Pat does is he creates some contact here. So comes off the ball, and it's subtle right here, but he takes a quick little step because he's trying to get on this guy's toes to influence him, to make him feel threatened, but then also to give him a little deception. He wants him to feel threatened, create some contact, but then ultimately he wants this guy to think he's going outside, which he starts to do at the end of this thing, right? Wind it back one real quick. Yeah, so what he's doing right here, steps on the toes, boom. Now he's creating the contact. Now once the contact is created, he still knows he has to get back to this spot. So what does he do? I love this right here. He goes basketball on him. Big man post up. Boom. You see the drop step, gets the defender off of him, creates the space, and now this is beautiful. Catches the ball, takes the mean shot, but holds on to it. I mean, dude, this is bang, bang right here. This is an NFL throw and catch right here, right? NFL player catching this ball, taking a big time shot, but holding on to it for the first down. And this is a possession down, as you can see, 3rd and 6 right here. But this is a really nice play from start to finish. I love the route. I love the fact that, hey, he's going to beat this guy to his leverage. Boom. And then from there, take the catch. Handle that, nice shot right there at the end. Ultimately move the sticks. Big time play right here, though, man. And that's what he's capable of. Nice, savvy veteran route running right here, knowing that this guy has the leverage. That's what the NFL is all about. Can I beat a guy to his leverage side? And if you're on defense, you want to make sure that you're not getting beat to your leverage side. So right here, you just see him understanding what he's trying to do. Steps on the toes, creates the contact. Then from there, big man post up, drop step to get open, catches it, handles that big time hit at the end like it's nothing, man. This is a beautiful play by Pat. Like I said, really excited to see him continue to do this at the NFL level, because I definitely think he'll be able to, without a doubt, in 2021. All right, now this last play we're going to see from Pat shows him from a closer alignment. Now, he's not necessarily in the core, but he is right in that C area, and we're going to see him ultimately get the ball early and just be an athlete right here. So here he is right here at the end of the line of scrimmage. Forgive me, I wasn't able to get this clip right before, they showed a little bit more of a better view, but it is what it is. We work with what we have. So here he is right here, as I just said. So right here, just a little flat route, right? Nothing special in terms of the route. We see this all the time. But what is special is now that he has the ball, 1, 2 guys on him, right? What is he going to do with this rock? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You talk about a big man moving, big man being able to show some skills right here. Look at this guy, man. Like I said, bam, right here he has his ball. I mean, he's not even off the ground right now. Excuse me, he's not even on the ground with both feet, nor is he turned around completely. And both of these guys are already converting on him. This should be a 2-yard gain at best. But what does Pat do, man? He shows off the athletic ability. This is what makes him unique right here. Turns around. Now that he's square, okay, what can we do? How can we set this up? Boom. This guy's already done. He's already over pursued. Now he's hunting this guy who obviously is in the midst of over pursuing as well. Good body control. And then from there, subtle step around. And now a nice little burst right here to get upfield. Get him a nice little, 10-yard gain on a pass that should have been a 2 to 3-yard gain at best right there. That was a beautiful play right here by Pat. Like I said, simple route in terms of just a nice little flat route. He's catching it right where the ball was snapped. But then from there, just make a guy miss, show how much of an athlete you are. This is a big man right here. But this is what Pat is going to be capable of. And like I said, this is small sample size for Pat. But I'm excited to see him work on a full-time basis with guys like Eric Ebron, with having 7 at quarterback, and with the receivers and obviously Najee Harris. This could really be a special time for Pat in terms of him going from being the main focus at Penn State offensively to now being, the 3rd or potentially 4th option for the Steelers offensively in 2021. But either way, man, this guy, he checks all the boxes in terms of what you want from a tight end right here. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. And until next time, baby, peace.